Honourable viewers, today we are going to tell you the story of such an unfortunate and unlucky son when he killed his mother while she was fasting. Then what was the outcome of that son? To know this story, stay with us. Bismillahir-Rahman-ir-Rahim. Honourable viewers, there used to be a woman. When her husband died, Allah Ta'ala blessed her with a son at that very moment, because she was weak. And after the death of her husband, that son came into this world. Allah Ta'ala replaced her husband and had given this son to her. Her entire constitution was strong. She loved her son very much. She wanted her son to be brought up in a good manner. She was raising her son in an Islamic manner. The child was very good in his childhood. He was obedient of his mother because only his son was the focus of mother's attention. Now she worked hard, worked at home, worshipped, and also kept an eye on her son. Till he was small, he remained in front of his mother. Mother scolded, bothered, explained on everything, but now he was growing up. When he grew up, he went out, stayed with friends. Many bad habits developed in him. Earlier, he used to offer namaz 5 times a day, which is he used to keep fast since childhood, and also used to offer namaz. But now, on the advice of his friends, he started staying out all night and taking drugs. Friends started tricking him that the purpose of life is to live life like this, live comfortably. Your mother earns, and whatever she earns is yours. It is only right that her money should be spent on you. It was his friends who put this burden on his son. Now he was wasting his mother's money, which he was earning very hard, as if he was getting it for free. He had no worries, he had no responsibilities on his head. When the month of Ramzan started, the mother used to fast. She used to tell her son also to fast along with me. When you were little, you used to do sehri with me too. You used to do iftar with me too. You also used to stay hungry with me the whole day. And do you know that you also used to offer all the namaz all day? Now that namaz has become a duty on you, fasting has also become a duty, and now you neither keep fast, nor read namaz, nor you read Quran. Who has spoiled you? See, stay away from such friends. He says, if you keep fast, then it is your duty, don't bother me. In the month of Ramadan, when the devil is imprisoned, even the evil spirits are captured. While in chains, a person is still doing all the things that the devil has taught him. Now he has also come down to adultery. One day her neighbor advised the mother to get her son married, because in this way he will get saved from becoming spoiled. If his wife comes, he will be under her control. After listening to her neighbor, this desire arose in her heart that she had said the right thing. She said that you are absolutely right. I will get him married. If the marriage will happen, then it is possible that he would understand his responsibilities, because right now he is careless. When his wife will come, he will improve. Thinking this, she decided that when Ramzan passes, after Ramzan Sharif, I will get him married. During this time, she was searching for girls, and she saw such a family, that where was a very devout worshipper, people kept fast, and when the girl also came in front of her, she won her heart, and she thought that she will become her daughter-in-law. After deciding all the matters, she thought that I will talk to my son. When she came home, her son was present in the house. He asked her where you had gone, so she told him the whole situation, and he started saying that, I cannot get married right now. I have no interest in marriage. Mother said that the girl is beautiful, and the best thing is that she is nice, your house will be settled. He said that, okay, I am ready to get married, and in fact, he wanted to get it off. After Ramadan passed, she married her son to that girl, who was a very good daughter-in-law. In the beginning, she used to serve her mother-in-law. She started feeling very relaxed, because of the work at home now she works, so that she started getting time, and all the household work was taken care of by her daughter-in-law. The son also now listens to his wife. Now he does not stay out of the house. Earlier, he had developed a drug habit. Now at least this happened because of his wife. He did not stay out of the house. He missed the company of his friends. On the wife's advice, he worked hard. He also started working as a laborer. His wife controlled him like this, trapped him like this, captured him like this. He was already not his mother's, and now he has moved away from his mother. Mother felt very bad about this. Like every mother, her heart also hurt that whatever I did while living in this world, I did it for my son. I wasted my life and youth for my son. That after my husband left, my son remained my world. But this he doesn't even ask me. He understands all his responsibilities, but the only mistake is what he is doing is that he is hurting his mother. She told her daughter-in-law to do this, tell my son to stay with his mother for a while. Who knows how the daughter-in-law told this thing about her mother-in-law to her husband? Don't know what happened to her husband. When she told her husband, he came to her mother in the middle of the night and turned her cot upside down. Mother fell on the ground and started misbehaving, that how dare you talk to my wife like this? Firstly, that poor girl works all day long, cleaning utensils, washing clothes. She also cooks food, serves you and me. On top of that, you are telling her that she has taken possession of me. She is taking me away from you. She has snatched me away from you. She was looking at her son shockingly, told her son, that child, I haven't said anything like this. I just said that give some time to your mother also. He said I would have been sitting there watching you all the time. I am not free all the time. At least I earn a little because of my wife. All this is because of her. What did you do in my life when you were there? I was intoxicated. I used to stay away from home. Now because of this, at least I stay at home. His mother became very sad after listening to him that the son has raised his hand on me for the first time in his life. She started looking at her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law was sitting at a distance and was smiling at her. The daughter-in-law turned out to be very calm. She had a trick in everything she said, and she walked away. Seeing her daughter-in-law, the mother started crying. She wanted to get her mother-in-law out of the house. The first shot did not go anywhere, but the arrow hit the target straight. Both of them went into the room. Then the month of Ramzan started. That mother had become completely silent. She was quiet. She had made the first mistake. Now she did not want to make any mistake for the second time. Now she did not say anything to her daughter-in-law. They were doing sehri. Now even her husband used to keep fast. Mother was very happy that her son had become punctual at least 5 times. He used to offer namaz 5 times a day. But time passed away after Sehri and no one informed her. She kept waiting, so her daughter-in-law will make roti and call her. That poor old woman had fasted on an empty stomach. She was praying. While praying, she fainted, and when she opened her eyes, it was time for the iftar. Daughter-in-law and son had varieties of food, but didn't even ask mother. Finally, the old mother couldn't bear her hunger. She called out to her son, "Son, please come into the room." He didn't feel like it. He entered the room, making a bad face, and said, "What is the work?" and said that you did not keep fast today, although you say that I do not skip any fast. His mother said that, "Son, I had kept fast, but you people did not call me at the time of Sehri. Son, at least you would ask your mother." Son said angrily, "So, are we your servants?" "Firstly, my wife does your work. She does my work. She made rotis for me too, and especially for you too. She had prepared rotis and was saying, 'To give a voice to dear mother,' and we keep giving voice to you. Where did you hear the voice?" She did not want to argue with her son. If she had said that, "I did not get the voice, son. I was waiting to know when you guys should give me voice. And when bring me sehri, when call me for sehri." He said to avoid fighting. "Well, no problem. His mother said that you all have had iftar." He said yes. She said, "That is there something for me?" He said that you think so. "We are torturing you, your daughter-in-law. She didn't ask you." His mother said, "I didn't say anything like that. I am just asking if there is anything to eat." He said, "Whatever there is, go and see." My wife has gone to sleep. She was very tired. Her son had left from there. Tears were coming in her eyes that the son did not ask even once that, "Amma dear, do you want anything?" but instead went away saying, "Whatever you want to eat it yourself. My wife serves us all. It is not her duty." That poor woman got up, walking with great difficulty. With faltering steps she came out. Maybe the daughter-in-law had kept something in the plate for her. The utensils lying there were empty. There was not even a piece of bread. That poor woman had just drank water. She came into the room and then started praying, but due to weakness, she was fainting again and again. Next day, also when it was time for Sehri, she had thought that these people will not call her even today, so she would come out herself. But when she came out, she saw that her daughter-in-law was not present, and her son was also not present. It seemed that they had gone out somewhere. She thought that I will make roti for myself, and when she saw that the flour was not present, she regretted that there was not even a single grain in the house for me to eat. She was unwell on the very first day and was fainting due to weakness. That day she remained lying on the bed, and her son did not even come and inquire about her. The fast had ended, but at that time there was no one to give a sip of water to her mother. She remained on the same bed with her eyes fixed on the door, but a strange feeling had settled on her. The mother was lying in the house, hungry and thirsty for 2 days, and the unconscious son didn't even ask his mother. When the 3rd day came, his wife started saying that it has been 2 days, Ammajan, she has not come out of the room. You should go and check that her health is fine. The son felt very good that my wife is like mother. She takes so much care. When he came into the room, he brought his mother. Get up, eat something. See, my wife has sent me to you. But his mother was not moving. When he saw his mother, he was shocked. His mother was not taking breath. He screamed and called his wife. Come quickly, come quickly. Dear mother is no more in this world. She had left this world. I don't know how long ago she had passed away. The daughter-in-law felt sorry as a human being, but she was thankful from the heart that it is good that this old lady lost her life. Without any reason, she used to give advice all the time, but to show off to her husband, she started shedding false tears. Now, how did she leave us so silently now? The son was born unborn. Till now he was living a carefree life. Till now he was not worried about his mother. He did not give happiness in life. After death there was a panic in his heart. Arranged the shroud for burial with great difficulty. He prayed to Allah to forgive me. Please do it. There is shame in my heart that I did not even see my mother, who remained hungry and thirsty for 2 days. She left this world in this state of hunger and thirst, but he was not to get forgiveness yet. Allah Pak had to give her such a shock that his world was about to be shaken. One day his wife said, Get up, it's time for Sehri. Let's do Sehri. I have prepared bread for you. He was getting up when his legs faltered and he fell on the ground. He called his wife, and his wife came running. He was not able to walk. He said that I feel that there is no life in my legs. My steps are not moving forward. In the next moments, he called a doctor. When his doctor was called and said that, Come and see my husband. Doctor came and said that it is a very sad news that there is no life in his legs. That is, he has become helpless. Now he will not be able to walk for the rest of his life. When the husband heard this news, he was very sad. Doomsday struck that the son had understood that whatever I have done to my mother was all his fault. Neither would I have hurt my mother's heart, nor would she have gone from this world hungry and thirsty, nor would I have received this punishment from Allah Ta'ala. Day and night, he used to ask for forgiveness. Oh Allah, please forgive me. I hurt my mother. Because of me, my mother was killed. I am her murderer. I am the murderer of my mother. But now he could not get forgiveness.